they introduced the Unix version of the Spartan, which is released in 1991. Later on, the Windows version is released, and they finally club with QCAM. So actually, what happened? There is some conflict in the group, and that's why that Warren Henrys has taken distance from the Gaussian group, and he developed the software which is totally based on a concept of having a single platform for both for graphical user interface as well as for running the calculations. Not like Gaussian, you have to take the Gauss view and Gauss, the main version of the software, which both are required for drawing as well as selecting the computational parameters. Right. So we have a various version of the software. In the very beginning, it's Spartan 06, then Spartan 8, and right now what we have is Spartan 24. So which is upgraded a few months back only. So the what is new in Spartan 24? There is not much changes in terms of science and all, but there is a very we adopted a very new technology in the software, and that is totally based on artificial intelligence. Now our software is ready with AI concept. So the results and the accuracy of our NMRs and others is actually very much enhanced. Right. So basically, the
Hello.
Spartan can be used for all three
Let
platforms,
do.
like for the Windows, for Mac, and for
Let do
Linux.
फिर.
This is a single product software which having a single interface,
चल.
and you can basically
Copy
perform these kinds of things in the software. You can build a molecule, 3D molecule. You
ग्राउंड में हो
can
तो
draw
फिर
in
इधर
2D
बुला लो
sketch,
उसको.
or you can go for the
ग्राउंड में
calculations of
बुला लो ना, मेरा
energies,
तो
and
एक
you can
सॉफ्टवेयर हो, कोई
go for
इंटरप्शन
the
चलाओ
quantum
अभी.
chemistry calculations and perform DFT calculations,
आपकी तक अभी
and you can
चलाओ ना.
also generate the spectra. The predicted spectra can be generated, and actually this is very much similar to
ग्राउंड
your
में बुला लो उसको.
experimental data also. So it's very good quality of spectra
ओह,
you can
तो
generate. You
केमिस्ट्री
can go
डिपार्टमेंट में
for
बोल दो उसको इधर आ
database
जाओ,
searching
ग्राउंड के
and
पास
many
होगी
other
ना.
things you can do using the Spartan softwares, right?
हाँ, मैं तो मेरी लैब में
So
ही
if
हूँ.
I have a very closer look of the program, what you can do
यार मैं
actually,
फिर वही
it's a very
बात है कि मेरे को
good
सीखना है ये
tool
चलाना.
for the visualizations of the charges and electron distributions
फोन
around
खुद ही
your
कर लेना. हाँ,
molecule.
उसको
It
रोक
can
लेना
show you the
वहां पे.
electron density maps, the
बोलना कि
molecular
केमिस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट से
orbitals,
पहले
the
ग्राउंड के पास मत
HOMO-LUMO
जाना.
gaps with the energy, selective static potentials, and lots of more other things. As I told you, it is a very good program for generating the spectra. So you can generate your the spectra using the quantum calculations parameters like DFT or whatever the parameter you want to do. And similarly, you can also generate the spectra for the IRs. And we have a collaboration with a Germany-based web servers, which is basically a niche database, which contain around 7,000 molecules online. So we can have a very good comparison of the predicted spectra with the experimental data. And software comes with a very good interface for all those students who are very new to the software. It is packed with a Spartan tutorial. So you can explore the topic of your interest, and the process they have given a very good fantastic example with lots of case studies and everything. I think your student can always explore this Spartan tutorial area. I will show you inside the software also where it is. So this will help you to have a basic idea about the software interface. And right now the software you have taken is the main software, which is basically good for doing research and other high-end activities. But we have a cut down version of Spartan also, which is called Spartan Student, which is basically used for doing the educations and teaching things. So this is just a quick slide, and I'm moving to the actual software interface. So if you click the Spartan 24 looks something like this. So this is a basic interface of the software, and you can see on top the icons are there. Many of the icons are switch off, but once you start with the building, the icons will be enabled by itself. So you have a building by two way. Either you can build by using our 3D sketch, or you can also build in 2D sketch. Suppose you want to use our 2D sketch. So it is just like you are using your pen and paper and drawing on simple diagram as you are drawing in your copy. So if you want to draw something, we'll do something very quickly. I will draw this benzene thing, and I will add the carboxylic group here, and I will add one hydroxyl group. So I believe you. So now to correct the chemistry of this molecule, the bond distance and everything, there is an icon called this. This will very quickly minimize the structure to the stable state, and you can see something happened. And now we have the structure. This is basically a salicylic acid, right? So now you see all of the icons are enabled here, and we just loaded one of the molecule. Since this molecule is already available in my database, so it is detected. And just to save the time, I perform some calculations in before showing to you. So I will show you how you can load the calculations and how you can run the job. But we will not run the job because it will take time. So just to give the idea, I can show you. I just loaded the quickly drawn the structure. So before going to this, now you can see all of the icons are enabled here. You can see there is a pull down option in file. You can have a you can sketch you by using the both way by 3D or by 2D. Then you can save the file, and the software basically supports lots of way of loading the file. You can I will show you next. Yeah, so you can save in different file format. You can software is compatible with the default format of the Spartan we use called the Spartan. Apart from this, you can save the mul file, you can save the SDF file, or if you want to generate some kind of maps like images, you can use the JPG images, the bitmap images, lots of things you can do in the software. So you can get a very fantastic pictures if you are interested to incorporate the pictures in your paper publications and all. You can get directly from the software itself. So this is a edit window. You can perform the basic tasks. Now this is the model. So you can have a different types of visualizations of the structure. So if I just click on wire, you can see the wire models is available. Then you can go to the ball and wire model like this. So different type of visualization tools are there. You can have a tube like this view. You can have a sports filling view, right? So this is our standard model, and you can see the hydrogen atoms. So if you can now you can hide the hydrogen atoms, or you can see the hydrogen atoms. Yeah. If you want to see the hydrogen bonds between, suppose you want to see the hydrogen bonds, so if you just click here, it will show you there is a hydrogen bond is here, right? And it is between this bond and the distance is also, it is around 1.810 angstrom. And if you want to see the different labels, if I just click here, it will show you all kinds of label, all kinds of carbon in this aromatic ring, and what kind of the atoms are there. So these by default they have numbers or something. Then lots of things you can do it. CFD, this will help you to get the idea about the pharmacophore distributions among the molecule. So if you are just looking to see what kind of pharmacophore here it belongs, so if you just click here, right click and see the properties, it is basically a hydrophobe. And if you want to see about this particular area, it is basically a hydrogen bond acceptor and hydrogen bond donor. So both kind of things can be performed here. And this is basically, right click, this is again a hydrogen bond acceptor, hydrogen bond donor, hydrogen bond donor. So it will just give you the idea about the pharmacophore, what kind of pharmacophore the molecule is having. So by using this CFD feature, you can get all those things. Then I will switch off this. I will switch off the hydrogen bonds, and I will switch off the labels. Now in geometry, you can do measure the distance. You can measure the angles. You can get the diametral angle. Suppose you want to measure the distance. So suppose I want to measure the distance between this carbon and this carbon. So if you see, it is 1.479 angstrom. You might be interested to transfer all this value somewhere. So if you just you can see the post like icon here, yellow color icon is there. You just click here. The data is exported to Excel sheet. I will add few data and just show you. Now I want to see the distance between this and this. So it is also exported. Now I want to see the angles. Suppose I want to see the angle between this and this is also exported. It is around carbon 3766, and C1 it is 198.52. This is also exported. Then I want to generate the dihedral angle. So for dihedral angles, either you can select the 3 bonds like this. It is around 180 degree. So I want to add this also. So now whatever the values we have just clicked, all values is transposed to the Excel sheet here. If I click here, you can see for this molecule what we have here, the distance between carbon 7 to carbon 6. We have the values of dihedral angles, everything. So whatever the value you want to export somewhere, you can directly do that by using this interface, right? And this again, if you can export into a Excel sheet, you can give some name to that, and you can directly export if you want to use this sheet somewhere for your internal studies or whatever it is. So it's a very fantastic features. And CFDX menu. So this is again the building icon. If you are building, you can if you want to make some changes to the structures, you can do the changes. So I will go back to the 3D view. So if you just click, there is this glass we call heavy packet glass. Suppose you are in 2D sketch, and you want to so you are in 2D sketch, and now you want to just switch to 3D sketch. Just click on this heavy packet glass. It will take back to you the 3D sketch like this. Now you can perform the types of calculations you are interested. So if you want to just click on the setup wizard. In setup wizard, you can see the calculations icons are here. Just click on calculations. Now you can have a different way of doing the calculations. Actually, you can select the parameters you want to choose. Suppose you want to see the electron geometry, and you want to calculate the density function for this molecule. If you take your cursor there and just stop for the time being, it will give you the detail about the density function or whatever the parameter you are looking for. Then if you are interested to see the different other parameters like basic sets and the methods, by default BC methods, Vitalik is used, is a very good method. And if you click on more, it will give you more idea about like this, right? You can select the parameter of your interest. Then this is basically your basic sets. You can select the basic sets of your interest. You can see whether you want to do in the ground state or you want to do the exaggerated state. Then you can select the state in gas or water or in polar solvent or non-polar solvent. After doing all this, you have to select the default means the spectra you want to generate. All default spectra are here. Then if you want to add this QSR values properties to your calculations, and if you want to add the delta G, that entropy and enthalpy in your calculations, all you can do, and just you have to click on submit. And before that, you can also put the charges and the free unreal electron. So all kind of definition you can do in the software, right? So suppose you want to run this calculation. So I will just check the box for this IR and NMR, and I want to generate this property for this and for this enthalpy and entropy. And there is an option down the side. You can see that this option keyword is very good option. Suppose you are doing something and you want to actually add some other things also, like keywords basically. So the keywords option is available in the software. You can use our library to get the idea what kind of keyword you are looking for. Then you can just type the keyword or copy paste the keyword from the library section, and then you can use it. But right now we are not looking at keywords, so we will go with the default parameter. So if you just click on submit, and it will ask you some name. So if you give some name like if it gets equals to 1, so just click on save. So now the calculation is started. This job has been submitted. So if I just click on this monitor window, this monitor window will show you what is going on. So if I just click here, and now if you see, this is the things which is you selected this kind of calculations, and geometry optimization is going on, and you selected 631G, the basic sets. So if you click on the verbose, it will give you a brief optimization parameter which is going on inside this calculation. So you can have a look and you can see your molecule which is optimizing right now. So we will not run this job for a long time because it will take some time. So I will just click, I will just try to cancel this job, terminate. Already I run this job in this software, and I'll show you what kind of output you can get. So already we performed calculation in this particular salicylic acid. So the same calculation what I tried to show you in the setup wizard. Now, if you want to see the properties, what has been done, so you can go to the display and see the output. So in display, if I just click here, I can see the summary that we selected this particular molecule. The name is salicylic acid. The formula is this. That we have performed the equilibrium geometry. The method we have used is omega B76X. And the basis set to supply this, and the energy of this molecule after performing the calculation is minus 49.5 dot 890 hertz. And we also calculated the NMR spectra for this molecule. So this is the detail about the spectra, and we also calculate about the couplings of hydrogen carbon and hydrogen hydrogen. This is we have done for the IR. And what more we have done, we calculated the thermodynamics properties at 298.15 Kelvin. So these are the details of those properties what we calculated, right? Then there is a thermodynamics data. Then there is a details about the IR tables, which you will see in the report. And there is a molecular orbitals we have generated, the homo-lumo gaps and energies differences and all. These are the charges has been calculated, the neutral charges, the molecular charges, the electrostatic charges. Then this is by default the bond orders between different carbon, right? So this all is the summary, brief summary you are getting about the report, the calculation you have performed. This is a quick output report, how much time it has been taken, what kind of calculation we performed, what are the optimizations, steps, and the conversions, right? This is all. Then the verbose output report, it will give you the literature references about the software and the publications. Then there's data and the job log. So it is a normal exit. There is no problem, right? So you will get a statement like this. This is normal. If there is any problem, you will get in the job log what the problem success happened. The job is not completed successfully. So this will give you about the task if it is performed well or not, right? Now, if you want to see the properties, different properties, what we have done on this particular chemical, so there is option in display. If you go and click on this properties wizard, so this is the name of the molecule, the formula is this, and we calculate the HOMO, which is minus 8.25 electron volt, and LUMO is 0.45 electron volt. We have four conformers for these molecules. The weight is this, mass is this. If you want to see the dipole moment, if I just click here, it will show you the dipole moment for this molecule, where dipole moment is this, right? Then we have calculated the QSR properties. So whatever the properties you are seeing right now, if you want to export any of these properties to the Excel table, just click on this post icon. Like this post icon, I have just added a HOMO, then I added the LUMO. If you want to add the conformers, just click conformers, the name of the molecule. This is the QSR. So if I calculate the log P value, then physibility, and this is thermodynamics. What is the value you have? I'm just clicking. All the values are getting added to the Excel sheet, right? This is NMR. So if you just see very quickly, click on this Excel sheet. This Excel this is. So we have one molecule. So you are seeing if you have multiple molecule in this, it will take you the multiple molecules. So we calculate this molecule. We calculate the HOMO value, the LUMO value, the conformers, how many conformers this molecule have. Then what is the name of the molecule, the log P value, the plasability, Yeah. So whatever the things you want to explore, it will be added to this sheet, and then again you can just click and export to the Excel sheet. Right. Now suppose you are interested to see if you can do some more things on this. Yeah. Suppose you want to generate see the conformers what we have generated. So if you just click here and see, already we have generated the conformers. You can see these are the different conformers which are generated. Yeah. Right. Now if I want to show you the 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 surfaces for this molecule. So if you want to see the electrostatic potential, computing, because already we have done the calculation, so it is just computing the electrostatic potential map for this particular molecule. It will take some time. Then you have an idea how the electron is distributed around this molecule. So the type is global. So whatever the molecule you are seeing in the window, all. So we have right now a single molecule. If you loaded multiple molecules, it will perform globally on to all of the molecules. It is taking some time. It totally depend upon the types of computer what you are using. I'm using a simple a laptop with around 12 GB RAM, so it is taking time accordingly. So based on your machine, so software is not limited by itself. It is limited by the hardware which what might be you are using for. Sometime calculation will take a couple of days, like 1 week or more than that also. It totally depend upon type of calculation you're performing and try to run. It is taking longer time. So I believe what I should do, I will load the molecule which is already available in the software. That will quickly show you the types of the surfaces it can generate. So I just go into here. So before switching to the surfaces, if I can show you the spectra, because I think spectra is already calculated for this molecule. If I just click on the spectra, yes. So the spectra is available for this molecule. If I click here, this is experimental spectra. So this is a experimental spectra which we are getting from our Germany NIC database, and this is the prediction what we did. So it is showing you the at different peaks what atoms is highlighted. It is showing that. I will try to show you the default molecule which is loaded in the software. That will be more better, I think. So before going to that area, very quickly I will show you. You can click on the open wizard, and now you can go to the C drive. Under C drive there is a program icon. Under program icon, if you scroll down, there is a wave function tab is there. Under wave function, if you go, there is a Spartan 24 icon is there. And if you go down to this icon, you can see the tutorial section is there. You can click on the tutorial section, and if you click on this walking to the, if you are very new to the program, and as then you can click on this walking to this Spartan tutorial, and this will give you the default molecule which is loaded in this tutorial. And I believe it is having this spectra calculated. Yeah, so we have, this is very quickly done because it is already calculated. So if you see, this is the electrostatic map, how the electrons are distributed on this molecule. We calculated using the DFT functions in our software. So it is showing you the distributions of the charges, the electrons. Then you can go for generate the homolumo. Suppose you want to generate the LUMO map. So LUMO map is available. Yeah, this is the LUMO map for this molecule. Right. Many more things you can generate. Suppose suppose you want to generate the density only. If you just click on density, so this is the density distributions. Suppose you are interested to see the homoluma energy gaps. If you like, just click here and you click on the, this is for the LUMO. So you can see the LUMO maps and the energy differences, everything you can see here, the LUMO map. This is 2.3 electron volt. And you can again, you can post this value to the Excel sheet. Then this is your HOMO map. You can again post this value to the Excel sheet from here, same way, right? And this dots are the interaction between the hydrogen bond basically. So like that you can perform different kind of calculations, and I will show you some very important wizard which is available in the software basically. So that will actually help you to have to use the software with the different functionalities which might be you are interested for. So if you click on this help window, in the help window we can see the Spartan help icon is there, then there's a manual is there, and if you just click on this manual, this will take you to the manual of the software, which is common for all series operating system, Mac and Linux too also. So this open like a book and it contain all details, everything. But if you are too specific and you want to explore the topic as per your interest, so there is one more wizard is there. So you can always go through this particular tutorial sections. And if you have any problem working on anything, you can always drop a mail to us, or you can always drop to mail to our US team. They can get back to you with their the clarity regarding your doubts. So if you are very much specific with your query, you can click on tutorial section, and under tutorial section it is organized in a very smart way, and this will actually give you the clear idea what kind of thing you can do. So basically this one is the new, what new features is there inside the software. So as I told you, the software is now loaded with the artificial intelligence program. So and one more thing I want to tell you, only Spartan is the software which is having this new functionality in it, which actually increase the accuracy of your NMR and other things. It is absent in the computer software like your Gaussian and any other softwares. So in tutorials you can select the topic of your interest, different topic. You can see the building of the organic molecule. You can very quickly use our interface for building anything, or for sketching anything. If you want to draw something very tricky, the software is very handy. I believe you tried to draw same thing in other software, you have to pay more attention on that. So there is a different topics. If you want to explore, suppose you want to see the medicinal chemistry related stuff, you just open the medicinal chemistry. If you scroll down, if you go down, there lots of examples are there, and the task they have given to you. You can always try to perform this task at your end and try to see how you are going to align with the results and all. So that will give you a pretty good idea how you can use the software. This software contains n number of training material which is built inside the software itself. So that will be actually ease your job, and any of your student actually explore the functionality of the software based on their interest and the working area. Then it is also organized with topic. If someone interested to explore by topics, like if you want to see the neural network models, if you want to see the potential energy maps. So all details are there inside the software. Everything is there. Right. Then about the NMR spectra, the conformation energies and everything. Then different types of spectra, electron distributions, the energy maps. And in a help section, if you click only the help section, so this will give you a detailed idea that the release note, what new in the software. Then this will also give you the idea about how to select the model, that which model. Many times you might be confused what you want to use. So if you're having the organic molecule and you want to use these method, which is a good method, which is poor, this will give you the idea, right, for doing the for the metals related things. If you're performing some things, what is good, what is bad. So this will give you a clear idea what kind of method you can use actually. Then there is a, as I told you, that if you are interested in some kind of keywords, so the keywords options are also here available. If you just click on this keywords icon, and this keywords icon you can actually use in this setup wizard here in option wizard. In this option you can actually, and when your job is completed without any problem, you will get this kind of message, successful completion of your job. Okay, so all these keywords are available based upon your interest. It is having a brief the explanation also, that what this keyword means. So you can just use the keywords of your interest, and you can use the keyword in that option wizard that will incorporate all those features when you run the that particular calculations, right? And I believe some details about the conversions also. Some Q&A basically. This is basically you can ask question to yourself, that if you are working on the basic set, for example. So what you should what do the basic set means. So all these details, all this theory is already available in the software. I believe most of the queries what you may have, and that you will get directly inside the software. But again, if something is there which is you are not getting, you can always drop a mail, and you can send to our US team. They will come back to you with the proper reply. So just you can mail to our support@webfunction.com. They will revert back if any doubts are there, which is you can refer that is not available in our Q&A, that you can get explanation on that also, right? So that's all actually what I plan to show you today. If you have any doubts, please ask me. And I always suggest all of your students, please follow our tutorial. Our tutorial is very fantastically drafted, and they can start from very zero. It's very basic, and gradually they can move to the higher calculations and deeper the software. So that will give them a full confidence how to use the software.
Yes, no query. So firstly they will use the software, then after that I think they will come up with some questions and
Yeah, that will be great. We will be happy to answer these queries, because once you have the software and hands-on, then you will may have some things to ask. So that will be great. Thank you very much.
so thank you for the training session.